guys, it's Machaela and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to our Makeup Monthly, where I do any makeup I brought into my collection, any makeup that's leaving my collection, or any hacks I may have. This time around I only have 3 items that I did purchase. I don't have any empties and I don't have any makeup hacks. I haven't been wearing makeup as much lately because I am pregnant and I've been dealing with morning sickness and just not feeling up to wearing makeup or filming or much of anything else. But feeling a little bit better now, and I wanted to show a couple of things that I did get because I am excited for these products. Let's start with the Dior 5 Colors palette. I got mine in the shade Tutu. I have had my eyes on these for a while. Sephora was doing a 4 times the points on Dior products, so I decided I wanted to get this palette in these shades, and I am impressed. Do I think it's worth the entire $62 that I paid for it? Not necessarily, because I was expecting like Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath kind of eyeshadow quality, and it unfortunately did disappoint me in that sense. However, the way the colors wore on the eyes was phenomenal. No, I think I was expecting more of a creamy, smooth kind of finish, and it took a little bit of buildup, which I do not mind in an eyeshadow palette formula. I think if you are a beginner in makeup and you want to get a luxury eyeshadow palette, I think that this would be the way to go because it's buildable. I don't really recommend getting a full pigment, like full-on pack of pigment palette like Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath if you are a beginner. I think that these shades here are absolutely perfect. They run a little bit more neutral on the cool side. But very neutral. I feel like these shades in here they're very flattering on my skin tone with my brown eyes, with my neutral undertone. I feel like this could be a nearly perfect neutral palette because I can always not add like this shade here, this purpley kind of shade here, and just work with the neutrals in the palette and have a all-in-one neutral palette. Now granted, even the neutrals in here do have that slight deep purple undertone, which I actually prefer on my eyes. This shade of purple is like the perfect color for me. It's super flattering. It brings out all of my features and I absolutely love it. So it really could make a perfect like neutral palette. And if you wanted that slight purple, you just go in with the shimmery shade. So I love this. I am glad I picked it up. I think this is my first time trying the Dior eyeshadow formula. So I think I was expecting a little bit more Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona style. But I do think it was worth it. I do want to try more of these in the future. I've got my eye on the blue one right now because I also do love blue shades on my skin. But I love it, and yeah, I definitely, I don't have too many bad things to say about it, and I think it wears beautifully on the skin. The next, let's go ahead and go in with the point perk I got with my Sephora purchase, and that is the Merit Blush Balm. It's their Merit blush in the shade Apricot. It's what I got, and that's the shade here. Kind of reminds me of the REM Beauty Broadway Baby. This was a point perk, so I didn't actually spend money on it. I got it with my order, but I really like it. I also tried wearing it on the lips, and I definitely pulled more red, but it was still beautiful. It's a great cheek shade. I like the way it looks on the cheeks. I do want to try more of these in the future. I would like to get more from Merit Beauty. It's definitely a brand I have my eye on trying more of. I think I've tried their foundation concealer stick, and it's phenomenal. So I really want to try more from this brand, but I absolutely love this. But the shade Broadway Baby from REM Beauty is it's about half the price of what these are in the full size. So in the formula, I felt like compared really well to each other. So if you are wanting a little bit of a cheaper option, I definitely liked that one. And then the last item I picked up, I got this in Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It is the Urban Decay, what is it? It's just their eyeshadow sticks. I can't see in this lighting the shade name on this. It's the shade Freak. It is the green one, and I really enjoyed it. It's what I am wearing on my eyes today. Here it is right here. And so when I got this, I have the e.l.f. No Budge eyeshadow sticks, and I feel like they are very similar. I feel like this one here is a little bit more metallic. It's got a metallic finish. It's got more of a true green finish. I have the mint shade, which is very, very similar. Formula wise, I feel like they compare really well. So if you are wanting a more affordable option, I feel like the e.l.f. one would be more of your ideal option. Upon applying this, I had to apply one layer. It didn't quite turn out like as much of it. The first layer didn't quite do it justice. I had to wait, let it set down for a minute, get the placement where I wanted it, and then I had to go in with the second layer, and that is where I fell in love with the shadow. This is the first one of this formula that I am trying, and I love it. I would definitely want to try more of these. However, if you're wanting the same effect for a lot cheaper, do the e.l.f. No Budge eyeshadow sticks. I think they're just as good, if not better. But getting these on a sale, if you can get a high-end anything on sale, and even though it may compare to a drugstore product, just go for the sale ones, because the price difference is not going to be too much at that point. So I see myself picking up more of these, especially if they continue to put these in the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty sale. And that is everything that I have in this month's Makeup Monthly. I am happy with this. I am excited with this. I have my eye on a couple more things for the Ulta's 21 Days Beauty that I might pick up, but that will be in April's Makeup Monthly, because we are now at the end of March. So thank you for watching. If you are new here, I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle. I am currently pregnant, so I am doing a lot of pregnancy content right now and over the coming months. So if you do want to stick around for that, hit that subscribe button as well. My goal on this platform is to share my love for beauty as well as my love for Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. So again, hit that subscribe button if you want to see these things, and if not, but you still want to stick around, I'd love to have you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.